Hey guys, I am so over the moon right now because I had my first little trail ride on Fame, which is so incredible and literally a dream came true. And the people who already follow us for longer, they know maybe the story of Fame, that when we bought him, that we got this horrible diagnosis where the clinic gave us a forecast where we didn't even know how long he will survive that prognosis. And Tony and I, we were on a mission to find a way for him that allows him to live a happy, healthy and strong life, even if this means we can never ride him, which was fully fine for us. And on that stage, I want to say again a big thank you to everybody, all of the healers, everybody who supported us on this journey and allowed Fame now to heal, and of course also to his wonderful body and healing organism. And now he is not just so healthy and strong that he has I believe a full 100% quality life, but now even I can ride him at the arena, which is already like, wow, what's just happening. And now he feels so good, and I put so many hours in him, especially in the last weeks where we took him out for days again and again, for hours, to prepare him and to help him to be set up that he feels really courageous and in control outside, for him and for me. And now it was just the time that I felt like I can ride him, which is unbelievable. So I had to share this with you. I'm so excited, and maybe a little call to action to you, to whatever you're dreaming about. Don't give up, keep going, find a way, and there is a way, even if you don't see it right now, if you don't know what the pathway is, but keep searching until you find it, until you can enjoy it. And one last thing, you maybe remember that Fame's long name is Forever Game, and I think he's really living up to that, right? Bye. This was actually just after a couple of meters when I got on. So I first took a moment to check and stand still. Is he compliant and calm? When I put a steady feel on the reins, on the halter, so I know I can stop him. And what I then did is mainly, you can see I was thrilled. I was mainly going with him and being a bit of a passenger, and I'd simply ask him to maintain the walk, the gait and the direction, kind of following Ludwig, and to be just there with him, present and getting carried by him without asking too much. And in the beginning you saw he was quite slow and he was bouncing from the left to the right, and then he got a bit more go and followed Ludwig a little bit more, and he got more, I think, also a bit more courageous. I don't feel he got very apprehensive, but seemingly I could definitely feel that this was fairly new for us, this combination.
He's so calm, so courageous, compliant that he can just eat.
I wish I could, but I'm dieting. And what you can also see in a second is that I rode him mainly on what we call a trust rein. It's on a long rein. I simply held the rein at the end or the middle and allowed him some space to move and have full freedom. And I was actually steering with my stick, with rhythmic energy, to make sure we are not ending up in the spiky things on the right or in the channel. And otherwise he had all the freedom to, like, there was no tight borders where he had to walk. And for me the most special part was really that we had everything so well prepared that I could enjoy it. I was so proud of him that we could get to this point. And already the great thing is that where I could get on, that 2 years ago, maybe even some stages 1 year ago, in those areas he felt already off borderline when I just walked him, and now he felt so super that I even felt it safe enough to get on with a good feeling. And yeah, he felt really, really amazing. At some stage where, as in Spain, there's not a lot of grass left here in June, so he knows a couple of places where we often stop when I walk him out. And there I hit a couple of challenges, felt like some onion layers got peeled off, where I got tested how courageous and calm I stayed to ask him to stay compliant, because he put the handbrake on and didn't want to go anymore. He wanted to eat. So he did a mixture of either stopping or backing up or doing some schoolwork. So I moved him a little bit and drifted with him. And sometimes it's scratching my emotions a little bit, but then I got courageous again. And well, then he got compliant again and walked. And this happened 2 or 3 times. So which was quite cool to get the underlayers off and put the foundation of being courageous, compliant, calm, to put the foundation a bit wider, which is fantastic. And then even we finished up where he was literally walking like this, and he was eating a little bit at the same time, the same what I allowed him to do also when we walk, which felt like a huge success. So I'm really happy. A great mixture of most of, like 99% of the time, really unspectacular. Then a couple of steps where we had to overcome a little challenge. And then what was also really interesting, that at some stage behind us the 2 bicycles came out, where in the past he would have panicked and did a jump, and this time he just turned and had a look. So he was just a little bit apprehensive and distracted, and then I asked him to be attentive again, and it was all good. And then at another place, suddenly maybe about 10-15 bicycle riders came around the corner fast, so Tony slowed them down. He was in front of us, and then they did kind of a slalom between Tony and me, which was interesting because in the middle of the track there's quite some high weeds and grass. So when they were driving through or riding through this with their bikes, it made quite some weird noises, and I just asked Fame to stand at the side, and he was really awesome, like super peaceful and just waiting, which is amazing. So we already encountered some more challenges with this, which just proves again that it's always paying off to prepare whatever we are doing for ourselves, preparing us, preparing our horses, because especially when we go outside, we can't control the environment. I can't control what's suddenly coming faster around the corner, and so therefore it's really feeling good for me to know that we are prepared a lot and can handle it then in the best possible way, with the most important point, that we all stay safe.